All right, we're rolling. Let's do this. I've got two cameras going. It's kind of a jank setup, but we're going to rock with it. All right, welcome everybody. This is my 1998 Pajero. I got it from the guy who imported it from Japan himself. It's my first video on it. I'm trying to get a video setup going here. I got a GoPro mounted up front. I got my phone on a tripod in the passenger footwell. This is not how I should be doing it, but I'm broke. I don't have any money. So this is the best I can do. Anyways, about this car. It is a 98 Pajero, like I said. Four-wheel drive on 33-inch tires right now. It's been pretty reliable. I've absolutely loved this thing. I just did the outer tie rod ends. I'm about to do the inner tie rod ends because they are absolutely destroyed. The steering is loose. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but it's just play for days. I don't really know how to do this, to be honest. This is I'm super scared about filming in front of people too, so the in the car content is going to be big for me. I'm going to have to go into public and speak in front of a camera. It's crazy. I don't want to do that. Who wants to do that? It's terrible. But this is the only way I'm justifying this purchase. Like, this is a business expense, so I got to start making money off YouTube or something so I can write it off of my taxes. I'll just show that to the IRS. I don't know, but no, but I'm a crazy person talking to myself in my car. That's what's going on. Anyways, other than the terrible steering, the miles of play that I have in the steering right now, it's been amazing. It's got plenty of power. Gets up and goes. Oh! A little too much power, I guess. Damn. And it's smooth, it's comfortable. There are no real knocks, rattles. I mean, you'll hear a little bit of rattling. I got my golf clubs in the back. But, other than that, it's pretty spectacular. The timing belt was done on this like 20,000 miles ago. So that's really the big maintenance thing that you got to do. There was a new fuel pump put in the back, new tires, needs new wipers. Had an oil change recently. All the main maintenance I got to worry about has been done. Well, a little more about the car. This is a Pajero GDI ZX Wide. So it's like, so there's the Pajero diesel, which is like kind of the base model, narrow body. You get the ZX Wide, which is this. Then you can get the Pajero Evo, which is the full wide body. I'll show you guys in a second here when I do a walk around the outside, but this is kind of the middle ground. And I think you get them in Japan and Australia and maybe one or two other markets, but these didn't come to the US. This is essentially a Montero. The US model is a Montero, but the Montero is four-door, four-wheel drive. This thing's a two-door. So we never got these. Anyways, as I was saying, a lot of the parts for the suspension, underbody components, some of the engine are the same as a Montero, but it's been amazing. I'm going to upload some footage of me in the Everglades doing a little bit of off-roading as well. It gets up the hills perfectly, plenty of power. The four-wheel drive, it's got a locking center diff. I mean, what else could you ask for, And I mean, you could have this, you could have a Land Cruiser, or you could have a older Land Rover. Land Cruiser, reliable. Land Cruiser, reliable. Land Rover, not reliable at all. Or you could have this. I think this looks way better. Way better. I mean, this thing's it's beautiful. It gets so many looks on the street. Everybody's asking what it is. I go to car shows. Everybody's interested in it. And that's the upside. I mean, downside is you're driving on the right side of the road. Wrong side, right side, whatever. The right-hand side of you're driving on the right side. You're driving on the right-hand side of the car. So that kind of sucks. and limit your buyer pool when you go to sell it in the future. But this will be going live on Cars and Bids, I'd say in the next couple weeks. So that's kind of why I'm making this video as well. Like I've had my fun with it. I'm looking to get something else. All right, here's the outside walk around of my 1998 Pajero ZX Wide. Beautiful car. She presents fantastically. I mean, the colors pop, green, silver. It's great. The original wheels, upgraded headlights from the previous owner, with the LEDs in there. Just stunning. Couple issues here and there, you know, got a ding on the driver's side door. You can see that. You know, this trim up top, a little bit loose, a little bit faded, and a little bit of discoloration here. Honestly, I want to take this off. I want to get rid of this and leave the silver. That's what I would do. So I'm thinking about doing that. But yeah, brand new. You know, the previous owner threw those on. They're about 32, 33s. I love this. It's my favorite part of the whole car. This little guy. I love those mirrors. Love the JDM mirrors. So, unfortunately, this is the only real damage on the car here. Somebody had scraped this in the past, you know, scraped down the rocker panel and scraped up these. These are hard to find. They're not expensive, but I've struggled to find one, you know, that'll get to me in a reasonable amount of time and isn't, you know, is reliable. Find them on Facebook Marketplace and stuff, but, you know, I don't trust a lot of sellers on there. But yeah, other than that, this thing is just gorgeous. Presents so well. I know of one other in Florida that was sold in Cars and Bids. I think it stayed in Florida. And this is number 2. I don't know of another one of these here in the state. So it gets a lot of attention at Cars and Coffee. You know, people love it. And, you know, I love it. I hold on to it for the rest of my life if, you know, I didn't have a car buying addiction. Need a new one every 6 months. This is about my 17th, 18th car, and I'm 23 years old. So something's obviously wrong with me. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful car. So here on the inside, you know, nice 90s cloth seats. Gotta love them. A lot of plastic, a lot of felt, but feels really good. It's held up incredibly well. Like these seats, not a single tear, no nothing. They're super comfortable. Love them. There's the back seat. There's my golf clubs and some parts, you know. Unfortunately, the previous owner from Japan loved to drill holes into this interior, into the plastic. I have not gone ahead and gotten replacement trim pieces, plastic pieces. I'm just going to go ahead and fill these holes, paint over, get some paint match, fill over them for the time being. The parts are rare. But yeah, I think I can totally make it, clean it up, make it look good. You added hooks, you added... These cup holders are a necessity. There's no cup holders up here. And I don't believe these are factory. So you need those. I don't know why would they not? Oh, there are cup holders. I forgot. Cup holders down here. So yeah, why would they do that? Not sure. Anyway, speakers in this thing are amazing. Surprisingly, for a old Mitsubishi. But let's start her up. Got to twist the key, let the lights go off, let the fuel pumps prime so it doesn't stall. Let it prime. And there she goes. And she speaks Japanese, which is awesome. But yeah, we're in 2-wheel drive mode right now. She has, what is it, 156,000 kilometers on her. No check engine lights, no issues. Runs cold all the time. And here, I'll throw it in the 4-wheel drive and show you guys. There you go, straight in. Throw it in the drive. And there she goes. Throw the AC on. AC blows cold. yeah, it does great in 4-wheel drive. We're in 4 high. Keep it in neutral. Put it into 4 low. Throw it into drive, and away we go. Third gear at 15 miles an hour, 15 kilometers an hour. Very low range. So yeah, pretty awesome. What's really cool about this thing is it comes with the factory, I believe, nav system here up on top. And I have only found a couple pictures of one of these with this nav screen. I've never seen one for sale. So it's a pretty cool thing. I mean, it's completely useless. It's all in Japanese, so unless you speak Japanese, it's going to do nothing. But it's cool. Looks cool. Adds to the Japanese flair. And yeah, that's about it from in here.